Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and to another Masters of the Universe review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Masterverse Revelation Spikor figure. And yeah, I found this in my local Smyths yesterday, so I was really stoked. They had loads of He-Men and loads of Skeletor, and then tucked right at the back was this guy. And it's one that I wanted because Spikor's not a very noticeable character, I guess. A lot of people forget that he was in the original Filmation series. Yeah, he's not well remembered, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I've always quite liked him, so yeah, I wanted to get this guy. So yeah, let's have a look at the packaging then, and it is the new Masterverse packaging. All that sort of, I don't even know what that's going to be, all the symbols and stuff on it, and they just look really nice, but I don't really know what they're meant to be. And obviously you've got the new Revelation logo down the bottom there, and that side it just says Spikor. Gorgeous bit of artwork on the back, and yeah, they're starting to put the Wave 2 figures on the back of the card now, so He-Man, Skeletor, Wave 1, Man-at-Arms, Teela, Beastman and Spikor Wave 2. So yeah, I didn't see Teela, I didn't see Man-at-Arms, and I didn't see Beastman. I don't know. I probably won't bother with Man-at-Arms. I don't know about Beastman. I'll get Teela because obviously she's sort of, you know, she's pretty much the lead in the show, and I know that's why a lot of people got overly upset by it, but honestly, I was more upset with the She-Ra cartoon than I was with Teela being the lead in the Revelation cartoon. So, yeah, we each have our own issues with these things. But yeah, and there's another awesome piece of artwork on the side there. Usual guff on the bottom, and just says Masterverse on the top with the barcode. So, right, let me crack this guy open and we'll take a closer look. Right, so here's Spikor out of his box, and he's a pretty cool figure. I think he looks really good. But before I get into it, let's have a look at what he comes with. So he does come with a set of clenched fists. And these are on the usual joint there. So it has all the articulation of the normal hands. So it's those. He does come with his dropped it. Does come with his mace. Yeah, it's done in a nice orange plastic. It's pearlescent, I think. I'm not. Kind of looks like it's pearlescent. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just my camera, just making it look like that. But it kind of does look pearlescent on there. But regardless, it looks really nice. And then he comes with this, which is I mean, it's not really his Trident Hand, but I guess this is the new version of it. So, because we've not seen him in the show yet, so no idea how he's gonna look in the cartoon. But yeah, I mean, that's definitely quite a departure. I'm just trying to think what my Classics one had. I've got the Filmation one here, but my Classics one is packed away, and I mean, my memory barely stretches to what I did yesterday, let alone figures I put away like 3 years ago. But yeah, that's what it comes with. But yeah, the figure himself is really pretty cool. I mean, he definitely looks like the more classic version rather than his Filmation version, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that. But he looks really good. Now I will say, for people who are going to ask, because people always ask and I really don't understand why, but yes, if you want to, you can take the armour off. It just pegs in at the side, so you can pop that off there, and you can see that does then reveal that ball joint section there. You just need to pop his head off, and then you can take it off over his shoulders. Really never understood that. Just It was always the thing during classics, like, can you take the armour off? Yeah, but why would you want to? Because then it's not Spikor anymore, is it? It's just a purple dude with a spiky head. But yeah, for those who want to, you can. But yeah, it's getting close on that mug. Oh yeah. He does. His teeth aren't painted very well, so it almost looks like they're melting into his lower lip. It's a bit weird. He kind of looks like a vampire like that, but yeah, bit of a sloppy paint job there, but otherwise it's not too bad. Managed to get some colour up his nose as well, a little bit of brown up there. Don't ask me why it's brown and not black, I don't know. And then you've got that armour piece there. It just got some nice green on it. And it does have cuffs on both arms. And the belt's really nicely painted as well. It's like pearlescent shades of pink and, well, lighter pink, I guess. Furry loincloth, furry boots. A little bit of a blue wash on them there, looks quite nice. And that's the back. Nice spiky bits there. And of course, because this is a general retail figure, the spikes aren't very spiky. I mean, they're not like rubbery soft, but I mean, you could. I mean, if it's kind of like Lego. If you stepped on it in the middle of the night, it would probably hurt, but yeah, it's not too bad. Articulation wise, he's pretty much the same. Well, I mean, he is the same. He's the same as He-Man and Skeletor and Evil Lyn, really. The head is on a ball joint, and it is also on that neck peg that goes sort of forwards and backwards a little bit. I'm not doing that very well, it's sort of moving the whole thing, but it does go forwards and backwards a little bit. You can rotate his arms, and they do go in and out. Mine were a little bit stiff out the box, but it's alright now. Bicep rotation, double jointed elbow, but again, it's actually it's not too bad because they're so muscly. You know, you don't appreciate it as much as you do on like a Transformers figure, I think. Hands rotate, and they do have that in and out. As you saw, there is that big ball joint section underneath this piece, but you can't really do much with it with this armour piece on. Waist rotation, legs go out that far. No, maybe a little bit further. No, about that. Out to the back, not too far because the loincloth. Out to the side, does have a upper thigh cut. Again, double joint at the knee. Boot cut. And the toes can go up and down. And he does have an ankle tilt. So yeah, all pretty good. And it's not advertised, but he does have an action feature which I kind of liked. So if you lift his arm up like so, and then you get hold of his other arm, you can do that. Now, if you put some club music behind that, huh? No, alright, I'll get my coat. Right, so there you go. There's the figure, and yeah, like I said, it's pretty much the same as the He-Man figure, because I mean, I think it's the same buck anyway. It looks like it is. So, for a comparison, before I forget to do it for the millionth time, here is my Filmation Spikor, and you can see the differences there. I mean, they are actually about the same size, but as you can see, I mean, thank you. This was the PowerCon exclusive from 2019, I think it was. He begs to differ. Stay. Doesn't want to stand now, I fiddled with him. Yes, so this was the Filmation, it's Super 7 PowerCon exclusive from a couple or 3 years ago. I mean, you can see now that although this was quite good a couple of years ago, this is so much better. If I could get Filmation versions with this amount of articulation, I would be a happy bunny. But yeah, it's actually slightly shorter than the Filmation one as well, which is interesting. I mean, it's only just like a tiny wee bit, but and again, because this was the convention exclusive, he's got, you know, these spikes are actually spiky. So yeah, so he's a little bit shorter, and he's probably slightly less bulky than a classic / Filmation version. But you get the idea there. And I do like also that they are hiding the pegs now in the arms, because this always bothered me with the classics. So yeah, they're definitely improving them. So right, let's pop this hand off and give him the Trident Hand. Again, these, like on He-Man, these cuff pieces are separate. Let's put this on. So there we go. Now he looks dressed. And let's get him holding his club, mace rather. Come on, don't make me heat you up. There we go. Yeah, there you go. He still does not want to stand. Why do you not want to stand, man? Come on. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like him. I think he's good. I really like him. I don't know, like I say, he's I mean, I wouldn't say he's obscure, but he's probably one of the lesser known characters. So seeing him this early in the line is really quite a surprise, and it leads me to believe that he will be in the second half of the first season of the show. So I really look forward to seeing him in that. Excuse me, and see what his personality is like in that. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I would definitely say that this is worth a pickup. Yeah, this is definitely worth a pickup. So right, with that said, as always, thanks for watching. Do take care of yourselves. Bye for now.